Welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be using sounds that you guys sent me like this and turning them into crazy samples that sound like this. So if you guys watched my million stream placement video, you'll know I told you guys to hop in my Discord and send me some stems from your samples. It could have been a vocal loop, a counter melody, anything you wanted. Today I'm going to be going into my Discord, downloading those sounds and using them to make some completely new samples. If you're not already, don't forget to join the Discord, hit the link in the description, and of course subscribe, leave a like on the video, and yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so I'm going to start off nice and easy. I've got this guitar sample, it's got some vocals in there as well. Shout out to Istrox for sending that in. Actually, what's even better, and I haven't even realized this, he's got the guitar stemmed out and he's got the vocal stemmed out. So what I'm actually going to do is just take the vocal and I'm going to build my own chord progression around it. So I've got augmented strings loaded up, I've got the Del Mar preset, and I'm just going to try and play some chords. So what I'm going to do is hit the stretch button up here and I'm going to double time the vocal. On the vocals, let's add a shaper box. I want to make it pulse. Let's bring the pad up an octave. I think I'm going to lay some keys underneath it. So I've loaded up a lounge lizard and I'm going to copy across the chords, but I'm going to add a few extra notes in. Okay, next I'm going to go back into the Discord and I'm going to find a perk loop. So I've got this perk loop from Kilmer. Nice little bounce. I think the texture is going to sound crazy underneath what we have. So I've just time stretched that and I'm going to click play and see how it sounds. So what I'm going to do for the Rhodes is chop these chords here. So this one and this one. So I've made both of them unique and I'm going to reverse them. And this is just going to sound crazy. It's going to take it to a whole nother level. What I'm going to do is change the second sound. I don't really like it. On the pad, I'm going to add this guitar amp VST. It's called Stark. I'm also going to EQ some of the low end out. And let's listen for that high frequency. Just there. Okay, so at the moment, it sounded like this. I think this sample is almost done, to be honest. What I'm going to do though is chop this. I'm going to make this one unique as well. And what I'm going to do is double time it, reverse it, take the stretch off, and then just use this part of it. We're also going to take out the perk loop for this section. I've just added a J37 to the Rhodes and also this little reverb from Waves. I'm going to use augmented strings one more time for a little counter melody, some little texture on top. Again, let's use a shaper box. I want to make this pulse. And also I'm adding a half time. For the final step, I bounced everything into audio. What I'm going to do is put it in Fruity Slicer. Okay, so for the first sample, this is what we've got. I'm going to leave a link in the description for you guys to download the samples so you can flip them. Then you need to join my Discord and show me what you've made. I'm going to be giving feedback and stuff like that. Okay, so now I'm back in the Discord. I'm just going to go through. I don't really know what I'm going to pick this time. Let's go a bit further down. So I've got 2 little vocal chops from LL. They both sound crazy. I'm going to download them both and use them in the same sample. Okay, so I've got both of these time stretched. They're both in the same key. I think next, let's add a perk loop straight away. So I'm back in the Discord. I just need to find another perk loop. That's perfect. Shout out to Stavo for sending me this. I've got this postcard piano from Teletone Audio. And I'm just going to try and figure out some chords. I like that progression. What I'm going to do though is mess around with the vocals a bit. So first I'm just going to consolidate it so it's much easier to work with. Let's cut the remainder. Straight away, I'm just going to double time it and reverse it. That's the trick I normally do just to see how it sounds. It can normally make things sound really cool. Let's pitch it up an octave as well and throw it in a mixer track. Let's go for a vintage verb this time. To the piano, I'm starting off with a room reverb. I want to make it super short and turn the mix down to about 50%. Same with the size, bring that down. On the perk loop, I'm just throwing in a bandpass EQ. So next I've got the Rhodes Affair VST open. I want to add a little walk down at the end of the 4 bars to bring us back to the beginning. Now that I've got the melody, I'm going to augmented strings again. I'm going to find something different. The impetuous preset. I know it's like a plucky violin kind of sound. And I'm adding a super heavy, really short delay, so it almost sounds like a chorus. Next, I'm in augmented voices. I want to add a layer on top of the piano. I'm probably just going to copy the chords. I'm going to add Shaperbox to the pad just because it's interfering with the attack of the piano. Let's just do this and then choose quarter. And I think one more really cool layer would be some more strings. So what I've done is bounce the pad to audio and I want to chop out certain parts. So here, for example, I want to get rid of that. Basically at the same part in every bar. So we've got those pockets of silence. I feel like this is going to create so much more of a vibe. Okay, so that's the second sample. That was another R&B one. I think for the final sample, let's go for something dark, super hard. I found this dark bell loop from Ascendo. So first of all, I'm dragging this straight into Fruity Slicer. Okay, first I'm in Analog Lab. I've opened up Layers Volume 2. There's a preset that I made super recently called Marathon Not Sprint. I want to add this in. Again, let's go into Analog Lab and find some sort of pad. Night Sky is pretty fire. And actually, let's start adding some 808s and stuff. Quick 2-step hi-hat. Now I could use that as like a hit on the 1. I think I'm going to do that. Shout out to I Am Quiet Fire for sending this counter melody. I'm going to add Shaperbox. I'm going to volume, basic, and I'm going to choose this preset and quarter notes. So this is the final beat. that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If your sound got used in the video, make sure to leave a comment and let me know how you think I did. But I'm definitely going to be doing more videos involving you guys, so just be on the lookout for that. And yeah, apart from that, I'll see you in the next one.